As we plan for the next budget year, Mississippi has to rein in its overly generous retirement system for state, city, and county workers. We simply can't afford unsustainable costs in our state retirement system while we're facing reductions in other state services. The Board of the Public Employees Retirement System has expressed its desire to raise the employer's contribution by $90 million a year, beginning in the next fiscal year. This means redirecting $70 million in state funds, that is, your tax dollars, to retirement payments instead of public schools, law enforcement, and other state needs. Cities and counties would have to find another $20 million, again, your tax dollars, just to meet their portion of retirement costs. The employee contribution for the retirement fund has not increased in nearly 2 decades. And since the last employee contribution increase back in 1991, the state's taxpayers' share has increased 4 times. I propose that any increased costs be funded by employees who are the beneficiaries of the system and not by the taxpayers. Everybody should pay a fair share. Mississippi's retirement plan for state workers is more generous than most citizens get working in the private sector. It includes a guaranteed 3% cost of living adjustment until age 55, and it's compounded after that. This requires taxpayers to pay more than $700 million each year into the retirement system, and that's before any increase. The retirement system has made public its long-term plans to increase the taxpayers' contribution another $350 million annually, which would push annual taxpayer costs above $1 billion. That's nearly a fifth of the entire state's current budget. The burden on taxpayers would be out of control. This is why I've proposed modifications to the retirement system, such as reducing the cost of living adjustment for retirees to the actual increase in the cost of living. These are difficult economic times, and Mississippi's taxpayers cannot afford to pay for excessively generous retirement benefits. We have to turn the tide toward efficient, effective government that demands accountability and ensures fairness to all taxpayers. That means that employees have to pay their fair share to make the retirement system work.